Well, hello there, little sheep. I mean, stairs sheep, shares, steep. So you may be wondering why I have all of these stairs sheep lined up in front of me with every single wool color in existence in this game. And that is because I've made the next update. Well, only like half of it, I think. I don't know, there'll probably be more features in the future, but I have made the new stairs, the new... Sheep aren't real here. I'll leave these sheep alone. For example, if I wanted some white wool stairs, I can just do this and that. And now I have 6 wool stairs. Not 4, 6. And if I wanted some slabs, there are my slabs. I feel I have some explaining to do. A week and a half ago, Minecraft Live announced the following new features to the game. The poplar forest, which I will not be talking about here. The wool slabs, wool stairs, and the straw bed. And over the last 3 hours, I've decided to work on adding those features to the game. And I wanted your suggestions to make them even better. First of all, we have to make our hay bed, or the straw bed right here, crafted with 3 hay bales, and there is our straw bed, and we can place it down, and we can right-click it to sleep in it. But we can show this in action here. So for example, let's say we wanted to put our bed here, our proper respawn point, next to this sheep. And so we can right-click it, and our respawn point has been set over here. Now let's teleport 1,000 blocks away, and like, we found a village. Oh my god, there's a village, but we don't want to set our spawn point here because our bed is all the way back there next to the sheep. That's our home. And so now it's nighttime, we don't want these villagers to be killed or zombified. So let's place our bed over here and we'll sleep in it. And notice that it does not show up the message of our respawn point being reset. Completely normal for the hay bed. And so now it's daytime and it's absolutely perfect. He's back. He's back now. We'll leave this bed over here and then we'll do /kill at S. And let's see what happens. We respawn back to the regular red bed. Now you'll notice this bed is still here. It's speculated that this will break after 1 use. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people wanting to build with these things, and so if you accidentally sleep in it, for whatever reason, you should probably just get out of bed. We don't really want these to break. However, we do believe that these beds will break after 1 use. But that's straw beds. Straw beds are an answer to the phantom issue. However, they should be durable items rather than consumable ones. Craft 1 using 3 hay bales and then repair it with wheat. No need to rebuild it from scratch every time. Now there is the question of how it works in the nether and the end. As of right now, because I've simply reworked the bed mechanic, if I place it down and right click it, it just explodes. They also stack to 16, which makes them very useful for bed mining. However, there is quite some speculation about the fact that beds exploding might be reworked. This is because 4 days ago, Jeb responded to someone asking about this entire question. Do you feel like beds exploding in the nether still fits the vibe of the game? To which he replied, personally, I'm not a fan of this mechanic. When we did the nether update, we actually discussed removing it, but it's become very iconic and is also used to defeat the ender dragon. Now, how very ironic considering what I just made a video on a couple of days ago. The speedrun map, pretty much solidified as a core mechanic and acknowledged by Mojang. For the record, I do think straw beds should explode in the nether and the end. Now speaking of beds, this is the perfect opportunity for Mojang to change the recipe for beds. As of right now, we have 3 wool, which may- oh. We'll get to that. You've got the carpet, you've got the slab. This should make more than 3 carpets. They should change that too. Anyway, we've got 3 wool, which makes 6 slabs, and then we've got a bed. That would be the usual bed recipe. However, with the introduction of wool slabs, I feel like we can do something even better. Use the wool slabs to make the beds, just like that. I think that's good. I mean, come on now. This is really thin. Unless you're talking about the density of the wool, just an idea. With slabs, you're introducing a ton of new possibilities. The new summer drop will be the perfect time to add back the old classic wool colors. Wait, what? There are classic wool colors? What am I missing here? Am I missing something here? What are these? What is this? Chartreuse? This looks French.
Chartreuse.
Ultramarine, Capri, Spring Green. I like your thinking, but I don't think they're gonna do that. This is more adding functionality to existing colors. Now, speaking of this, I can now talk about where this came from. I figured out how to get the new wool stairs, guys.
So how do we get the wool stairs? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna fly up here and bonk. Yeah, that's the stair sheep.
You're hired. Please don't upload this to Modrinth. Now, there are other examples of the slab sheep or the stairs sheep or the steep, of which I'm pretty sure of which you shear the stairs sheep or the steep to get wool stairs, and you shear the slab sheep or the sleep. Oh my god.
I would just like to say that no sheep were harmed in the making of this meme. Unless something terrible happened in Phoenix's video, which I haven't seen yet, in which case I am not liable for whatever's happening. Everything's fine.
He just bounced it around. Wait, let's get another one. He's so confused. I'm sorry, Narfi. Narfi? He's gone. It's just a pinata. It's a glorified pinata. See, this is the correct way to use a silver cube with a spear, not transportation on a leash. It doesn't work. Although people are now claiming it works on mobile, because that has an even greater interaction reach, which is true. It's like 6 blocks, but I don't think it applies to entities. I guess we can test this out with the sponsor of this video, Red Magic. They've been big fans of the channel, and a few weeks ago, they sent me their brand new Red Magic 11S Pro gaming phone, which I now use as my actual phone. Why? Because it's so incredibly fast at loading Minecraft. See how fast it is? It's also got a monster battery. With wireless charging, I only even need to charge this phone like once a week now, which is crazy. The cooling fan I also have constantly running, you can't really hear it. It also has a super cool liquid cooling effect you can actually see at the back of the phone. But let's turn on its gaming mode and open up Minecraft preview, because we need those sulfur cubes. Alright, so go into our testing world. I've noticed over the last several weeks using this phone, it's really just the ease of knowing I'm not draining the battery at all, and I can do absolutely anything with it. Okay, so we need to build a platform up here because we have to hit the bottom of the cube. We got our pig, silver cube all the way down there. Bring him inside. Leash, attach. Oh, we need slow falling as well. And there we go. All right, let's hit it. Okay, hold. Oh, okay, it's bouncing. Yeah, see, that's exactly what happens. It just keeps on bouncing because you've got directional hitting now, and it just unleashes. So that's a shame. Although I can confidently say this is exactly what would happen on Pocket Edition, because this phone runs Bedrock pretty dang well. We've got that smooth frame rate, fellas. Anyway, thank you so much, Red Magic. I really appreciate you guys sending over the phone. It's been a real treat testing it, and now I'm gonna keep using it. Wool slabs are monumental for terraforming. Oh my god. Did you just use dark green wool slabs to emulate grass slabs? You're a genius. Every block should have a slab variant. Fletching table slab. All right, fletching table. How do I, what even is the bottom of this? Oh, it's just birch planks. It is just birch planks. Okay, this is gonna be weird and wacky and completely intentional. There we go. Fletching table slab. A flab. I can see this exact concept being extremely divisive though. Is this an incredible stroke of genius or is this unfathomably cursed? I've seen this so much in servers though. Is this exactly what Mojang mean when they want us to be creative? This is so reprehensible. We really should put all Minecraft builders in prison. The sheep eat my decorative grass. This become my decorative grass. Really? I mean, I suppose we don't really have another option right now, which means I'm gonna have to hack this together. This is done very, very briefly. I just retextured something. I'm trying to figure out why this is a problem for Mojang to add. Is it because if we have sheep eating the grass slabs, it becomes dirt slabs? And then all of a sudden we're gonna have mud slabs, farmland slabs, and then we can shovel them to make dirt path slabs. The possibilities are incredible. Okay, back to reality though. Alright, we have our grassy plains, exactly what we need. First off, let's see how the new slabs and stairs work. We'll grab some green wool here. Let's craft ourselves some green wool stairs, like this. So we get 6 green wool stairs. We would ordinarily get 4, but I think this update is the perfect opportunity for Mojang to rework the stairs recipe because it's atrocious. How can you have 4 stairs from 6 blocks? At 100% efficiency, you would get 8, but I don't think it's meant to be 100% efficiency. I also have no idea how this would ever work with stone cutting, because that always just gives you a 1-to-1, which makes it seem like something like this would just be impossible to ever arrive in the game. But okay, let's make ourselves some green wool stairs like this. We can also make ourselves a ton of slabs, so we have some to work with. So all we have to do, like regular stairs in the game, is just place it against a block. And there are our green wool stairs. We can walk on top of it, walk right down. It works like stairs. What other explanation do I need? It works like this. We can just combine them if we want. So they look pretty good. They work in all sorts of places, like over here too. Want to place them over here? That's totally fine as well. How does it look? I know it's stairs, it's not slabs, but it should give you a very similar impression. But let's use some slabs instead. Let's put some slabs over here. The new green wool slabs. It looks kind of glitchy right now. I know because I just modded this in. This is a brand new block. It doesn't replace anything. So it looks kind of weird, kind of janky, but hopefully this gives you an understanding of the impression builders want to give you on multiplayer minigame servers. It doesn't quite fit. What if I did a filled biome? It's always jungle that I prefer. Okay. Not really. Taiga? No. Lush cave. That looks like plains. Sulfur caves. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Still doesn't look great. I don't really know. Well, I can't find the right biome tint for this. It does provide some opportunity for flexibility for green colors, and I think that's what most people are asking for. We shall see. Apparently, this is reprehensible. Let's not forget, we also have lime slabs. Lime wool slabs look like this. It's very, very bright. This might be a bit much. We can perhaps try something like this, just as a comparison. This is weird. I'm not used to seeing this. Okay, so surely we can build the abandoned camp now, right? I mean, the entire reason we wanted to use white wool stairs or have them in the game is because of the abandoned camp. Or that was the driving factor to have that being added in this update. All right, so it's 7 this way, 4 up. So we can fill all this in. Looks pretty good so far. We have to mirror on this side. So we can do this as well. And then we can tile this across over here. All right, so that is the outline of the camp. Fence post here as well. Probably also on this side. Now, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me because what exactly is supporting the beam over here? This would just collapse. The fence posts are over here and here. Surely there's a wire that makes this shape, but it doesn't seem like it right now. Might be some coarse dirt over here as well. And I think this entire thing is just dirt paths, and we'll just throw a barrel over here. But I think it looks pretty good, and I can see why they use stairs here. If they put wool blocks, just doesn't give it the right shape or slant. And then of course we can replace these white wool stairs with the other colors to match the variants. So here we have every single wool block with every single corresponding stair and slab. We finally have the ability to actually do something like this. They are rotated kind of funny. I've just textured it this way. This is obviously not what they're gonna look like, but it's pretty close. I can walk on them, step up on them. They're just slabs and stairs, and apparently very cursed. Which one do you prefer? Wool stairs or oh no, what is this? Stairs with wool. I mean, the amount of blocks they'd have to add to make this possible. I mean, I have an option. Let's say I put some oak stairs down, and instead of crafting a new set of wool stairs like this, if I throw a red carpet on it, it becomes red carpet on stairs. And that's what it would look like. Now, obviously, this is not going to happen. I really don't. This is just gonna stay a modded feature. But I do like this idea. I think this is what I had in mind when they first announced this stuff. It's really just putting something on top of existing stairs like carpet. It looks really nice, and it does have some purpose in the game. Like, I think the Woodland Mansion can use something like this. You've seen wool stairs, you've seen wool slabs, but now I present the wall. What are we doing with all this stuff? White wool wall, white wool walls. Oh my god, no way. Vertical white wool slabs. Hot take, wood stairs, slab, and wall variation for every wood type. I like the attention to detail here. When you carve out the middle section of the wood stairs, you have stripped wood, and utilizing wooden walls instead of fences, revolutionary. Woodland mansions and other structures should be updated to use wool stairs. Would I just say? Oh my god, I ain't the only one. All right, let me just load up a world here. We have ourselves a mansion. All right, so we're gonna fix all of this up somehow. So if I just replace the middle section, I mean, I can just use red wool. I don't need this fancy stair. I mean, that works as well. I can just replace it with red wool stairs. But I mean, I do like me some of this stuff. If I do this and this, how does that transform the— oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh my god. Anyway, leave your thoughts and ideas in the comment section of this video, or post it on r/PhoenixSC. Just like how this guy said to put the wool stairs in the nether fortresses, because that would be such a good idea, right? I like this idea. Until then, we'll all await the fate of Nafi sheep. Subscribe.